Hey, Sean, can you talk about the holiday tournament? You came in and made an impact and had your highs in scoring, I think rebounding in the final game. Was that a confidence-building trip for you?
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's hard for any player when they're not playing, but to finally get an opportunity to come in the game and for it to actually go well was just a great confidence booster for myself, and I'm sure not only for me but for my coaches and teammates as well. So.
Coach talked afterwards how it's been kind of a process of you finding your role and kind of dealing with confidence issues. Can you talk about that? I mean, was that something you struggled with earlier this season?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, definitely, like I said, we're all good players. We're all at this level for a reason. But we all want to be on the court too. And just me not necessarily getting all that last year, and at the start of this year, just finally having an opportunity to be out there was just all I really needed, I think.
Was it a shock when McKenzie London flipped that behind the back the past 2 years? Is that normal
No.
operating procedure with them?
No, honestly, I played with McKinday in a Reebok tournament before we even committed, and we were on the same team, and so we kind of got to know each other there and actually clicked. We're just two of the guys that we started talking to, and then we found out that we're both looking at Xavier and ended up scheduling our trips together, and then ended up committing here. So we've always had kind of a pretty good chemistry with each other on the court, and we actually locked eyes right before he threw the pass, and I knew the pass was coming, but I didn't know it was coming behind the back, spinning like that. So it was a lot of fun, though.
Where do you think you grew the most in the last 3 games?
I think my rebounding. I think I've always known I've been able to score. My teammates always put me in great positions, and I've always been kind of fighting with James in practice every day, rebounding. And most of the time he wins because he's obviously putting up monster numbers on the boards this year. So to try and come in the game and make sure that we don't have any drop off there when James comes out, that's definitely a big factor for me, I think.
James, can you talk a little bit about Sean and how you thought he played in Florida?
Yeah, I thought Sean played very well. I wasn't surprised by his performance. I know he had it in him. He's just an everyday guy. His hard work is going to pay off eventually. I told him he's much more better as a sophomore than I was as a sophomore. You just have to have more confidence in yourself. Just try and go in there and rebound, do the little things, and then scoring the basketball and all those other things will come into play. Just keep doing what's making us undefeated and making us a great defensive team. And he's done it. He hasn't complained. He's come to work every day. And he's had a great attitude, and that's why he's seeing the fruits of his labor show off. So I'm proud of him, and he's going to keep getting better for us.
I heard some kind of sickness went around the team post-Florida. Were any of you guys affected by that, and how did that affect practices?
Yeah, a couple of guys are affected. I wasn't one of them, thankfully. Sean, he caught a little bit of it, but Coach gave us a day off. The guys who weren't sick, like me, Rashid, Jalen, and Larry Austin, and a couple of our walk-ons, we stayed and worked out, got some shots up, and got a little sweat in. And the other guys, they just went back to the rooms, got some rest. And the following day after, which was yesterday, we practiced, and we looked pretty good. So, we're just trying to earn a win for Saturday and then take it from there.
Was everyone back yesterday?
Yes, everyone was back yesterday.
What was it? Do we know, Sean? Was it just a
No.
virus?
Yeah, yesterday we all saw the doctor, everybody who kind of was feeling down. And they basically just said, virus is running through the team, and everybody kind of got affected differently, but I wouldn't be too worried about it. I think it's in and out, and we're all going to be ready for Saturday.
Have you guys gone over Western Kentucky at all yet?
Yeah. We've gone over their personnel and just who each player is and what they like to do, and just the personal scout of it all. They're a really good team. We have to be ready to play, and just like every team, since we've been put in the top 25 rankings, we've gone from the hunter to the haunted, and they're a good team. They're going to come in here hungry, willing to get a win, and we have to show why we need to defend this home court.
I looked at the Ken Pomeroy ratings today, and I think you said at one point you wanted to be top 40. Right now you're 17th in defensive efficiency. What do you have to do to stay there? Just keep doing what you're doing?
Keep doing what we're doing, but getting better at what we're doing too as well. We're not satisfied at all. It's still early on in the season. A lot of things could change. Our schedule's getting a lot tougher from this point on. So we have to keep doing what we're doing and bring it up even more notches. So if we keep doing that, I think we'll be fine. And like we've been doing as a team, just taking one day at a time. Acknowledging what we need to get better at, and showing it off in practice, working hard, and then when game time comes, we know what we work for, and we try to put it to our best of use.
That 1-3-1 zone, you seem to be rebounding awfully well out of it. Is that a surprise, or is that something you really work at to be able to rebound so well out of the zone defense?
Are you asking just me individually or as a team?
Collectively.
As a collective, okay, as a team. We work on rebounding every day as a team, and our guards are becoming a lot better at rebounding. I think Miles had 6 rebounds the other game versus Dayton. He's gotten a lot better. Trayvon, he's been a lot better on the rebounds as of late. Larry Austin and Evan Sumner, they've been getting in there too. So, our guards are getting a lot tougher when it comes to rebounds, and because we're going to need those guys to rebound. A lot of guys are going to send 2 guys at me and Jalen. It's going to happen. So those guys are going to be open to get those rebounds, and they've done a great job. And if they keep doing it, I have no doubt in my mind we'll be a great defensive and offensive rebounding team this year.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.